Hello, everybody. A little bit later than normal. This stream probably won't be too long. I was gonna get on earlier, but today was my younger sister's birthday, so had to wait for them to come by so we could do happy birthday and whatnot. Hey, don't put that fucking needle in me. I do not consent to this. I do not consent. No, 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 no. I'm awake.
Has something startled you?
Did they do something to my head?
You don't look well. You should take better care of yourself.
Look, fine. Fine. Everything's fine.
Photographs? A church.
A gaping hole. Ooh! Hello? Hello?
What was that sound?
What was that noise? Everything is not fine. You are in someone's fucked up. It's fine. It's fine, man. Everything is fine. How you doing? How are you liking Black Ops 6? It's too dark. Hey! Did you find the fuse box? Flip the fuse. I think she's going towards the fuse box. Suppose we should follow her. You loving Black Ops 6? That's awesome. I've seen a lot of people playing it. Ruvik? Oh no, that's the dude with the safe on his head. Zombies is good and you're happy? That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. Can't go back can't go back that way. There's no way we can get past those gurneys. It's Leslie! Shoot him!
Leslie?
Sebastian? Sebastian? Sebastian?
That's me, boy. What you want? Ugh. This is where Sebastian goes, getting real fucking tired of this shit. Fucking randomly teleporting places. What we got here? Ooh. Harpoon bolts. Bunch of angry crows up here. I'd have to install the game. And right now, I have other things I gotta do before I do that. But if and when I do, I will definitely take you up on that offer, sir.
Same place as the photographs.
Oh, that's the stuff. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Nothing makes Sebastian happier than getting some bullets or shotgun shells. Is there another reason to even come up here? Shoot through the spider web. Excellent. I don't mind expelling one bullet to get 6. I don't need that. Ooh, Granada. Oh, I can always use a Granada. I recognize those shots. That's what's his face.
Are you all right?
My head wouldn't stop buzzing. It felt like it was about to crack open.
Ooh, gross.
But now it's like I'm starting to get used to it.
You seen Kidman?
No. Next thing I knew, I was here. I must have blacked out, or maybe I turned again.
Inside. Let's go.
Here they come to wreck the day.
Another one?
I'm throwing fire. That's a face only a mother could love.
Get that thing open.
I'm working on it. Just give me a little time.
Shit.
Go ahead and work a little bit quicker. Bitch.
Can't hold them off much longer.
Another moment. Just keep me covered. Got it. Let's go.
Hold on, I gotta sneak kill these motherfuckers. There we go. All right. That's how you do it. No need to panic or nothing. I honestly wondered if there was an end to them. And now I know. I'm just looking if there's like a little statue that I can break. Key. I don't see nothing. Ooh. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that.
Sebastian, let's go.
Gotta kill this fucking nun. It's a sentence I never thought I'd hear myself say. You know what? This looks like a job for a machine gun. He's not dead? Are you kidding me? How is he not dead? Now he's dead. Woo! That was a lot of motherfuckers. Look at all the stuff in here. All this green pickle juice everywhere. I can pick it up. I could use it, but I don't need it. Sorry, the castle is closed.
Let's rest for a minute. We can't keep going at this pace.
I think we've got to get out of this place as fast as we can.
What about the tower there? We might be able to get a lay of the land.
I like how they're just two random 2x4s
Anything's got to
fell
be
from
better
the
than
sky.
staying here.
Just go ahead, just oh yeah. Oh, shoot up some stuff. Yeah, 20 shots with this bad boy.
Let's be careful. It could be full of them.
Fuck off of me. Heyo! Couple of quick headshots. It's the lowest amount of pistol ammo I've had in a long time. Headshot. You dropped something. Heyo. Bitch.
Get to cover. They're shooting from above. Take them all out before we can get in. Now we can get through without getting skewered. We won't stand a chance if we don't take out those other guns.
No shit. Right now I'm disarming stuff. Oh shit! Oh, God, oh, God. Well, it's disarmed. Not in a good way, but it's disarmed. Ah, sit your ass down. Woo!
I need first aid!
Homeboy, what are you doing up here?
Don't let me go out. Thank you.
I think you hit me, dude, with that axe. It's got some machine gun bullets. I don't know how I'm healing him, but he's getting healed. Ooh. Did I finally kill that asshole that was fucking pulling that goddamn switch? Ah, you bitch! Aha! Nice hit! It's enough out of that. take that. Ooh, it's quite the fall. Oh, I just saw it. There was something up there, too. God damn it. It's just like on that little ledge, excuse me. Oh, it's just a big jar of pickle juice. Did I kill all three? I mean, now I did. Stop stomping the corpse, Sebastian! He just wants to kick that guy. Oh, can I not open up the other side? Fuck. Was there really only enough juice in that thing to open up a door? I suppose so. Alright, well, I'm just gonna look around to see if we can't find anything. Ooh. Hell yeah. Yes! More bullets are always a good decision. Got him!
Nothing should stand in the way of getting to the tower now.
I hit the wrong goddamn button. Control. Control. Go ahead and shoot up. Ah, that's the stuff. Take care of that motherfucker. Give me that shit. Oh, man. Took an RPG shot to the face. And not over here.
stairs stopped at the top. Let's look for another way up.
You mean like these stairs?
This is what the holdup was.
Taking that pickle juice. Don't worry, I got him. Because pulling him out would be so much more difficult than just lighting him on fire. Going up. Ooh. Careful with the corpse bags.
Do you think Kidman is okay?
Oh, speaking
I
of
don't like that
corpses,
they used her as
look at those guys
almost like someone's toying with us.
swinging in the breeze. You all right there, buddy?
Hang in there. Just a little further.
Oh, it won't even let me go out there. I was like, oh, wonder if there's a secret out there on that ledge. There's nothing there. Bye-bye.
There are only two. We can take them.
No, that's not.
No, why would he do this? He's already seen all the shit that's here. There's only two. We can take them. So I'm gonna start running ahead instead of letting the guy with the guns go, hold on, maybe I can take them out at range and we can proceed, you know, slowly. Instead, no, he runs across, trips on the tripwire, which obviously was gonna be there, and blows up the bridge, and now he's gonna get his head chopped off.
Joseph. You okay?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
Idiot. Look what you did.
You should have just let them.
Huh? What the hell?
It's just a matter of time. It's better this way.
Boy, stop being crazy.
What the fuck?
Great, here comes the welcoming party.
Cover me.
Let's go.
See you later. What's he working on? Oh,
Hurry,
he's doing
this
that.
way.
Sorry, gentlemen. Castle's closed.
Joseph, are you all right?
Yeah.
Get your shit together, Joseph. That giant box, I got one part out of it. Kind of a
This
dick.
looks like some kind of a marketplace. It looks deserted, just like everywhere else. We gotta keep moving.
Good. Hope it remains deserted. Oh, look at the crow wrap goo up there. Ooh. Hell yeah. Come on down to the market where I'm slashing prices. Terrible joke. But it wouldn't be a stream, at least one of my streams, if I didn't tell at least one terrible joke. Or 20. Depending. I'll just take those shotgun shells. You don't need them. I think this used to have a little statue in it. But I have already collected that key, so it won't come in, pop up again. Which sucks, because I ain't ever going to find any of the other statues. That much I can almost guarantee you. I could use a walkthrough and look them all up, but that's too much effort. Especially for a game I've already beaten multiple times now. We're like 30 at a minimum. Hey, if you want good quality jokes, go watch a comedian stream. You want some shitty dad jokes and one-liners, you come here. God damn it, Joseph.
Where do you suppose we are?
More like when? This architecture seems straight out of the Middle Ages.
Yeah, but there's electricity. Elevators. This place can't be real.
It's like jumbled up memories.
Remember the part just ahead of this where Joseph loses his glasses in an optional dogfight, and you have to go back and get his stupid glasses? I told you to lay off the Red Bull, man.
Shit. Let's hide out in here for a minute.
I need you to stop the coffin. We're supposed to be hiding.
Is this what it was like, Seb? After the accident?
Well, I never put a gun to my head.
No, of course not. Just quietly sank into a bottle.
We can't all be perfect. It never affected my work. But hey, you read the IA report.
You know I didn't report you because I was worried about your work, Sebastian.
What else is there? We don't have time for this. I need my partner here. I'm
Oh, the
counting on you.
boy. Ooh, matches. Yeah, I'll help chop up this meat. There we go.
Find something?
Maybe. It's all symbols. Some kind of cult. Could be useful. I think I'm okay.
I don't want could be useful.
probably
I
get
want
going.
it is useful. Hey, this is Sebastian's private room. Get out of here. It's a weird collection of skulls.
Hold on a minute. Let me climb up here and see if I can get a look ahead.
I don't know, man. Last time you run ahead,
All right.
the fucking ladder broke.
Yeah.
What do your elven eyes see, Joseph?
Hey, that's Kidman. Who's that she's with?
He's like, oh, you're not gonna need this.
What I found. Seems to be in working condition. Go on ahead, I'll cover you.
No, so much for the church. Or the marketplace. He said, go on ahead. I just run back. Nope, I'm out. I'm leaving. Sorry, Joseph. You're on your own. Hopefully you don't lose those glasses. Ow! Joseph, maybe you want to shoot this motherfucker? Never mind. I'll take care of it. I'll cover you. Knew one of them was alive. Earn that parking spot, Joseph. There'd be no way I could run through this inch deep of... I don't even want to know what this water is.
Sebastian, that should lead you out near the path to the church. Keep going. I'll cover you.
I don't know, man. You said you'd cover me before, and I got hit still.
Finish him off.
I finished them off, all right. You know what? Give me my Magnum. There we go.
Shit. A dead end.
I'll look for another route. Let's meet up by the horse statue there. This way.
Oh, that's stuff. I don't need it, but I'm taking it. I'm burning your ass. The path is blocked. I'm just looking for shit. Just looking for shit. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Oh, a graveyard note.
Wait, there was something about a horse in that house back there. Let me see what I wrote.
How about that?
I guess we go down.
I guess so.
And I'm back here. I'll tell you what, part of me wishes I could use the goo to get like ammo and shit. Sadly, once you have everything upgraded, there's nothing else you can do with the goo except collect it and just hold on to it. Did I slip and fall down the hole? long have I been out?
You don't need to worry about me.
Stop squirming.
What do you make of this writing?
Doesn't mean anything to me, should it?
Hold on a second. I jotted something down earlier. Let's look around a little while longer. It seems the sacrifices need to be lowered onto the proper altars, and the safe way to him will be open.
Yeah, remember if
I heard
that's
something.
was it a good something? It was a good something.
It seems that was
Well, the pickle juice is just here. I might as well take it. Care to go for a ride? Guess we're going up. Hopefully. It'd be really shitty we get here and just goes right back down. Come on, Joseph. Keep up with me. Oh. Like they're just shotgun shells, just chilling out. It's a big old dog. I forgot. Can you break these? That's a no. The big old puppy is sedated. Sounds like the puppy's free.
Can you get it open?
It's just rusted. Just pull on it, Sebastian. What the fuck? Super runaway! Oh, Seabat. Or, Joseph. Can you stop jumping on me? Somehow that didn't hit him. Bad dog. Joseph, wake the fuck up. My glasses. He just shoves them through.
What is it?
I dropped my glasses back there.
Fuck.
No, he's dead. I killed his ass. What the fuck? Go through. You know, I had to kill his ass again.
Bad dog.
See? Bad dog. Nice if there was a little bit more health and ammo around. Give me that goo. Motherfucking dog piece of shit. I do love that this fight is completely optional. Like, you don't even have to fucking do it. The dog was just doing its job. Well, you know what? He was a piece of shit, and he needed to die.
I'm sorry. It's not just about being unable to see. It's about feeling normal.
It's all right. Let's focus on finding Kidman.
Now help me chop that dog's head off. I'm gonna put that on my wall. Mount that son of a bitch.
Jeez, Joseph. All that for a pair of glasses.
See, he tells him it's all right, but as soon as he gets out of earshot, he's like, this motherfucker. Oh, it's okay. It was, in fact, not okay. Hopefully the door's unlocked. Trying to kill the intruders. I'm not an intruder. Alright, well, it's 9 o'clock, so I have to... I'm gonna have to save it. Oh. Fuck. Alright. That. Title menu. I know it's just a short stream tonight. But I need to get me some shut-eye. Before I go, though, I will, like I always do, I will read a story. Just give me a moment to find one. We'll just jump ahead randomly. All right. Ooh. This one, it's got an interesting title. All right. Every story I read on here can be found on the subreddit of No Sleep. Today's author's name is It's Ya Boy Fast Shrek. The title is The Tall Ones. I've always had a very odd relationship with my imagination. My imagination and daydreaming were so vivid as a child that it kept me occupied throughout most days, for better or worse. My dreams were no different. Some days I would have the most breathtakingly vivid dreams that were so beautiful. However, I found out from a pretty early age that this imagination came with a price. The horrific dreams and hallucinations started when I was around 5 or 6. I would have hallucinations of angels coming to me, standing in doorways, holding me in my dreams, and showing me things. Now, being raised in a religious household, you would think that I found this comforting, but they always terrified me. The angels I would see had no faces, and when I met them in dreams, their embrace was freezing to the touch. There was no comfort I found in them. And to be honest, this is probably one of the reasons I fell out of religion so early in my childhood. I can't exactly remember all the things that they showed me in my dreams. I know they weren't all scary or bad, but it was always unsettling at least. But my hallucinations, while the good ones were still there sometimes, became more and more horrifying as I got older. Sometimes I'd wake up from a terrible dream, me being an elementary age kid would, of course, call for my parents, and one of my parents would come. Usually, they would come right to my bedside and comfort me, pat me on the head, give me a kiss on the forehead, and be on their way back to sleep. But I remember on some occasions I would. And my phone's just telling me to go to bed. On some occasions, I would get even more scared when my parents, or what I thought was my parents, came to comfort me. Because sometimes all they would do is peek their head around the corner and stare at me for minutes. With it being just about pitch black in my room, with only maybe the moonlight shining in from my window as a light, I could only make out the shape of someone's head. They were never there were never any facial features visible, just kind of a white blob. I would call out mom or dad multiple times, but I would never get a reply. When this happened, I remember always thinking, why is mom and dad taller than usual? But me being so young never registered that it could be something else other than my loving parents coming to check in on me when I called for help. When I would finally say, "You're scaring me," after the uncomfortably long time that they sat there just staring at me, the head would disappear back into the hallway. I now know, of course, that in these situations, those were most definitely not my parents. I would only become more and more aware of these tall ones as time went on. I started seeing them in the events I just described around age 8, and it got worse around age 9. I remember being around grade 4, going into one of the school washroom stalls, After I was done, I headed to the sink to wash my hands. The sinks were directly ahead of the stalls. So, when looking into the mirror, I had a complete vision of the stalls behind me. I was looking down at my hands while lathering up soap, and when I glanced back up at the mirror, I could see someone's head peeking from over the bathroom stall that I had just come out of. The head had a normal looking man's haircut. The thing I noticed first is that should have been enough of a head visible to see its eyes, or at least its eyebrows. But there was nothing. I completely froze. Even after 14 or 15 years, the memory and feelings is seared into my brain. I was completely still. I'd really hoped that it was my imagination playing tricks on me. I didn't hear a sound coming from the thing. No breathing, no shuffling, no anything. After the initial reaction of freezing up, I turned around, hoping that wouldn't be there, but it was. I once again couldn't bring myself to move. Even though it had no eyes, I could still feel its gaze upon me. I don't know how long I stood there, but after a while, its head very slowly started to shrink down out of sight. After I couldn't see its head anymore, I quickly looked down towards the bathroom or bottom opening of the stall, and I saw its feet. This particular tall one had standard brown business type shoes. Directly after noticing this, I finally heard something. It began fidgeting with the door. Looking back on it, it was like it had no idea how the door worked. The idea of being face to face with that thing overrided anything else, and I began to ran. Began to run. Just as I exited the bathroom, I heard the stall door creak open. That day was the start of my personal hell. The tall ones would only begin to appear more and more often. A week after the first encounter, I was in my classroom during our history class. I remember hearing the distant, slow clacking of shoes, the sound you usually hear when a teacher's walking down the hallway. I didn't think too much of it, as it's something that you heard quite often, until I noticed that the last time I had heard them was when they were directly outside our classroom. I turned my head to the doorway, and when I did, I jumped out of my chair and stumbled backward and fell against the wall. I couldn't do anything except scream. It was there again, the same tall one as in the bathroom stall, except this time I could see its entire body, except for its head. It was too tall for the door. Its outfit was that you would see at a law firm, very tidy, suit and tie. You get it. The thing had deformed hands and extremely stubby fingers, and the hand itself looked like a blob of flesh just mashed together. Everyone obviously was looking at me, then started to look toward the door, and as you probably suspected, just looked back at me with a mix of confusion and fear as to why I was screaming inconsolably. My teacher rushed to me and tried to figure out what was going on, but I couldn't take my eyes off of it. It felt like if I had stopped looking at it, it would come snatch me away and I would never be seen again. After what I think was a minute or so, as I was still crying uncontrollably, the I saw the thing fully move for the first time. Usually this would be comedic, but this was horrifying. It didn't turn around and walk away like a human. Instead it took one massive, slow, exaggerated sidestep out of view. Imagine that as you like, but I didn't even want to describe how unnatural this movement was. My parents were called and I was taken home. It took a long time for my parents to get anything out of me. I did eventually tell them, and they took me to a child psychiatrist. They always knew I had hallucinations that scared me from time to time, but after seeing me like how I was that day, they decided that was the final straw. The psychiatrist took it as an overactive imagination, told my parents that hallucinations during childhood are not that unusual, and that they would eventually subside. He told my parents to come again if it kept occurring on a regular basis. I'm sorry, but I don't remember hallucinating anything as a child, but, Well, the visions of the tall ones kept occurring, and I was put on meds after a short time. They didn't do a thing to help. After a while, I started seeing tall ones other than the businessman. After about a year or two of constant hell, and though it was still hell, I was able to manage these visions a lot better. Or so I thought. I won't describe each and every one of these encounters, but I will tell you the one that landed me in the psychiatric ward. I was around 13 years old at the time, and just like the rest of the encounters I've told you about, I was also at school. I was outside during our recess time, and I was trying my best to be as social with the other kids, so I was playing some soccer with them. At some point during the game, I was looking across the field toward the neighboring street when I saw a flash of red. Sorry. Kind of like a dash in and out of sight between two houses. Something about it immediately set me off. Mind you, no tall one I had seen at this point move that quickly. I tried my best to ignore it and continue with the game. Sometime later, I looked back towards those houses, and once again I froze, like I was 9 again. There was an extremely tall woman in a red dress standing across the street. Something about this was different. It was extremely tall, maybe 10 feet. I tried my best to do the calming exercises that I had learned, trying my best not to lose it. I brought myself to look at it again, and it started to make those slow, exaggerated strides toward me that I had become accustomed to seeing. Then, without warning, it started running. This was the most scared I have been in my entire life. This was something new that I couldn't deal with. The way it ran, it was dislocating every bone in its legs. I couldn't even describe it. I screamed and I ran as fast as I could. I ran inside the school and tried to find anyone that could help me. I have no idea why, but I couldn't find anyone inside the school. It was like everyone had disappeared. I heard the door that I entered to the school with slam open. Loud pounding, fast footsteps followed. I knew that it was the tall one. I also heard for the first time a noise coming from the thing itself. It was an unbelievably loud, muffled scream, as if somebody was screaming into a pillow, except it didn't sound like a human at all. Something about that noise made me give up. It filled me with such an unimaginable sense of dread that I just stopped running. I heard the sound of the pounding footsteps get closer. I gave myself the mercy of not looking at it before it caught up to me. I basically accepted my death at this point. The next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the hospital. According to the police, I was in complete hysterics. I lashed out at everyone who would come close to me, trying to calm me down. When I told them what happened, I learned that I had never actually gone inside the school. It all happened outside in the field. I also had lacerations on my back, on the back of my right arm and my back, though no one is quite sure where they came from. They assumed that I had somehow done it to myself during whatever episode I was happening. To make a long story short, I stayed in the psych ward for quite a few months. Funnily enough, the visions of the tall ones completely went away after that, but I could never shake the feeling that maybe something could have been real about them. I'm writing this now because 10 years later, I was in a bathroom stall again at work yesterday. I went to go escape from my duties for a while just to go on my phone when I heard the bathroom door creak open. Those familiar, slow, clacking footsteps made my entire body go cold. I could recognize them anywhere. Those familiar brown shoes came to a stop directly in front of my stall. That's pretty good. All right.